Let's do it. Wow. What a warm welcome. What positive energy. That's what you're all about. You believe in our students and their capacity. You believe in our schools and their capacity. And you're the dream team because you're out there valiantly every day. Every day with your heart, your skills, your experience, helping our students realize their dreams and the dreams of their parents. And so, CTA team, good morning. Are you revved up? Are you ready to fight to the finish? For our students? For our profession? I know you are. And it's like family. When I come here and see us together, it is like family. That's what Eric and I were talking about. We're a family. We're a family that supports families. We're a family that believes in the potential of all of our students. Whatever background, whatever their family life is, we support them. And we're there to help them realize their dreams. And every team, and especially a dream team like the CTA team, needs champions, needs outstanding, incredible leaders. And that's what you have here in your executive board. That's what you have in Dean Vogel and Joe Nunez. True champions, true leaders. Let's hear it again for the leadership that brings us together and moves us forward. And we have seen a lot of each other, Dean and I. There was one place here in Los Angeles area, LA High Tech, a new career tech program, where they did a 360 scan of me and then put me in a computer, and they were going to make a clone of me. And then Dean said, no, there's enough of you already out there. We're around so much together. Having another, duplicate may not be the best thing. But we're together. And I am so happy that you've stood strong and tall through all the assaults and all the blaming. And is it time to stop the blame game? It is time to stop the blame game. So standing up with me, standing up to the billionaires who are trying to change the course of history and trying to undo the decades of our belief in the public education system. They're out there. They want to eliminate your job protections, privatize our classrooms, and put the future of our children on the auction block. Are we going to stand for that? No. And now they've put together $8 million supporting that other guy, Marshall somebody. It's amazing. $8 million to elect a Wall Street banker as superintendent. Go figure. Where was that $8 million when our schools were being cut? Where was that $8 million? Where was that $8 million when our teachers in classified were being laid off by the tens of thousands? $8 million to elect a Wall Street banker, but not a dime to help our schools. Talk about misplaced priorities. When will they get it? When will they learn? California schools are not for sale. They're public schools. That's what we stand for. And I'm not here to talk about them the whole time. I'm here to talk about you, your beliefs, and your dreams. Thanks to you, this is an exciting time in public education in California. Do we have more to do? Yes, we have a lot more to do. We know that. We're in the classrooms. We're there working with the parents. We're there working with the community. We know. But we are making real progress together. And this is no time to put that progress at risk. We built strong teams, and we're working hard together. Just a couple of indicators that we're moving in the right direction. It's not everything. It's really about building confidence, and you do that. You love your students. But it's also about reaching new thresholds and new heights. 80% graduation rate. We've raised graduation rates to 80%, an all-time state high. We're not status quo. We're not standing still. We're moving, and we're moving our students to a better and brighter future. 8th grade reading scores are rising faster in California. Thank you, English language arts teachers. They're rising faster in California than in anywhere else in the nation. Another milestone. And in career technical education classes, you know we've been making a major push there. Their graduation rates are 90, 95, and in some cases 100%. Students believing in their future. So thank you, CTA. Thank you, teachers. Thank you, classified. Thank you, preschool. Thank you. How do we do it? Not by listening to Washington or Wall Street. We did it by working together. We did it on our own terms. We did it with our professional values. We know that the way to improve our schools, we know, is to invest in our schools. When we do so, we see how class sizes get lower. We see stronger academics. We can bring back art, music, drama, dance. We can bring back civics and science. We can bring back a comprehensive education that we grew up with and we know made a difference in our lives. We want that for our students, correct? Yes. I'm dedicated to investing in our schools. My opponent is not. Remember 4 years ago? We were in fiscal crisis. As Dean said, I pulled together a team. You were the key of that dream team to go and show the public what you were doing every day in the classrooms to make a difference in the lives of our children, but to also show the public, put a spotlight on the dreadful cuts, the disastrous cuts, and the cuts that were in front of us if we didn't get together and didn't convince the voters to say yes to invest. And guess what? When we did that and went around the state together and put a spotlight on the wonderful things you're doing in your classrooms every day, the voters said yes, yes to invest. Where was Marshall Tuck during that time when 188 school districts were on the brink of financial disaster and 2 million students' education was at high risk? MIA, missing in action, not there. So just another thing to put in our mind as we move forward. Prop 30 passed, and now, thanks to you, it passed. And we defeated Prop 32, thanks to you. Now, as I stand here unwavering in my support for more revenues, more resources for you to do your job, to help our kids achieve those dreams, Tuck says he won't support extending school funding or new resources unless he gets policy changes that he wants. But he's not defining what it is. He's holding our schools and our students hostage for some agenda we don't know what it is. But maybe we do know when you look at where his money's coming from. We know their agenda. Voucher programs that hurt public schools, privatizing public pensions, putting the retirements of our working families at risk, disrupting the education of our children by treating our schools just like another business, treating our students as widgets in their corporate framework, looking at our schools as profit centers, not learning centers. We fight to make our schools the very best learning centers possible. Profit centers or learning centers? What is it? Learning centers. And so why are they coming after teachers? Why are they coming after me? Because they know we're the people standing in their way to taking over, to privatizing, to undermining public education in this state, and we lead in California, this state, and the nation. That's at risk. That's what they're trying to do. We know that decisions about education dollars are best made locally, with teachers at the table, shaping the budget, with parents at the table, with community leaders that we've allied with to invest in public education. We know that that's the right way to go. Not by politicians, not having that agenda set by politicians out of Washington or Sacramento, or by power brokers and speculators from Wall Street. My opponent likes to hold up a copy. You've seen this, his ads, saying the education code, just throw it out. I don't know about you, but I get a little nervous when someone has a Wall Street background wants to throw out all the rules. Remember what happened there to our economy? A little bit of a meltdown, a little bit of a chaos. So our schools are no place for Wall Street speculation. The trading floor of Solomon Brothers is no training ground for Superintendent. Every one of our schools is worth investing in. Investing in our schools. Not one is for sale. Not one is for sale, right? We are together to make it a public education choice. The choice is simple. We're about moving forward together. You work in our schools. You know we have a lot of work to do. We've never said all the problems are solved. We're not status quo. You know we're making progress. Restoring child care, preschool, and early learning. Do we like that? We like that, and we're getting more money for it. Improving parent involvement. Improving after-school programs. California's after-school programs, thanks to many of you in this room, were just ranked not only the biggest system in the country, but the most effective and the highest quality. Number one in the nation, our after-school programs. We're about, and we're seeing progress in expanding college scholarships, opposing CSU and UC tuition and fee increases, and giving every student a taste of the work world so they can get motivated and they can see where they want to go in life and get the confidence to get there. The legislature just put another $500 million, gave it to me and my department to work on that, and I look forward to working with you about that. And what else are we also working to improve? We want to strengthen due process rights, not weaken them. I appealed Vicaire because I want to see your voice heard. Your fight for academic freedom, your fight. You deserve a fair hearing. If they ever want to go after your job, I'm going to keep fighting for your process rights, your public rights. I strongly, strongly believe in that. And so we are at a time of incredible change and opportunity for all of our students in our schools. And you know, our students only get one chance at a great education. Let's not put that at risk. Isn't it time to stop blaming teachers and invest in teachers, to have the money for professional development, to have the money for the resources, equipment you need in your classrooms? Yes? Yes. And that's why I'm so grateful to all of you here today and what you've already done, all those phone calls, all that walking door to door. It's making a huge difference. This will be a close race. This is a national showdown as well as a California showdown. We stood up to the national before. Remember that 484, they wanted us to do double testing and bubble testing? We said no, and we're going to say no to this agenda of these same people. So, schools as profit centers or learning centers? Again. All right. Wall Street banker or teacher? A plus, 100%. You guys got it. Thank you again for what you do day in and day out. Valiantly, again, working with your hearts and your skills and your passion for public education. I am proud to be with you, and I know we'll work to the finish line strong, fighting strong together. We'll call it No Voter Left Behind. Those emails to your family and friends, as was said here, everyone is going to make a difference. It could be that close. But are you revved up? Are you ready? Are you ready to fight for our kids, fight for our profession? Are we going to win? Let's fight to victory for our kids and for the teaching profession. We will do it. We will do it together. Thank you. You're the dream team. Thank you. You guys are awesome.